Hello, hello, Just Gem here and welcome, or indeed welcome back to my channel. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, and as you may or may not know, I have set myself a challenge to use the palette Undergrowth at least once a month, every month, for the entire duration of 2025. So this is month 3 of that challenge of revisiting Undergrowth, and I'm also sticking to my March movie madness theme. And when you think of Marvel characters who are predominantly green, I don't know about you, but for me, Loki springs to mind. So I'm going to attempt to look today based on the character Loki. And due to the tones in Undergrowth, I think I'm very much going to use this as a bit of a base. That looks very washed out, hang on. Marginally better. So I think I'm going to use this as a bit of a base, maybe using some of the darker mattes in here. And I'm going to cheat a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But I think that I might get most of my shimmers from Wild Atlantic Way, because I just think that the greens in here, I like the tones in here, they're a bit brighter. So I think dark mattes from Undergrowth and then some brighter shimmers from Wild Atlantic Way. But I might do a little bit of a swatch party shortly just to see which shimmers I think I'm going to incorporate. But we'll kick off with Undergrowth. I've just got some foundation on. I've got my Illamasqua on today, and I have primed my lids with the Crease Killer eyeshadow base from Gloss Gods, and that's what that looks like. I'll start with a Refa 13, and let's go with Bark. So Bark is like a very, very dark green that's almost black. I was tempted to dip into another palette and actually use a black, but then I would barely be using Undergrowth at all, so let's use this. I mean, this is quite dark. It's going to do the job, and I kind of just want to almost create a wing. See, I've done this before where I've started in the corner and it threw me off, so I hope I don't experience that today. But I just want a dark V/edge to start. I'm filming this on I know I've said it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. It's not tomorrow now, but it will be when this video goes up. And I'm setting myself, well, it's not really a challenge, but I do need to film another video after this, and because I've procrastinated, it's already 10 to 9, so wish me luck. Right, let's do that on the other side and pray that we can get it looking somewhat even. I did toy with the idea of just doing a St. Patrick's Day look in general, and then I thought, no, I can roll it in. I mean, it's slightly different green vibes, but this works. I think this works. Trying to see what else I might want from Undergrowth. I might just have a quick swatch. That's vegetation. That's fireflies. That's too gold. And this is Undergrowth. Possibly Undergrowth. Also, look out for a post with an update on the competition that I was running. I don't think anyone's going to get the other character. I don't think they are. Right, now it's time to butcher some Irish names here. So, Diadut. Okay. Yeah, see, that's more of a Loki type green to me. Slanter. Is that the one that means cheers? Yeah, that's Loki green to me as well. Slan. I think that's Slan. That's quite gold. I kind of want to mix Undergrowth, Slanter, and Dear Dude. I feel like that's cheating massively because I won't hardly use anything from Undergrowth. That's cheating. I need to use at least another shade from Undergrowth. What can I use? I might use a bit of Fern. Just to blend things out a bit. I think because bark is so dark, you can't really see Fern. You can see a little bit more there. But this is going to be all about the shimmers, I think. I'm not sure you can really see Fern. I think it's got like a green hue. I think that's a decent base, though. So look, revisiting these swatches, I think, do I just go nuts with the shimmers? Maybe put Fireflies as an inner corner. Then Undergrowth, then, is that a lot of shimmers? Let's just see how many I can fit on my lid. Should we put some NYX glitter primer down? So going in with Slanter from Wild Atlantic Way first. It's applied quite nicely. I'll tidy that up, obviously. Okay, it's looking a bit odd, but stay with me, stay with me. What did I say next? I think I said Dear Dude. Again, butchering these names, I'm sure. But those two greens next to each other are quite stunning, I've got to say. I think I want Undergrowth. I might use my silicone applicator, which is right there. It's handy, just so I can be precise. All these together is... I think I've gone a bit overboard with the shape, but that's something pretty special, I'd say. I don't normally take my shimmers that high, but that's impressive. Wow. I've just picked up my Refa 14 again and I'm just going into Bark just to kind of soften the edges a little bit. I'm going to do my concealer. I'm going to think about what Colourpop gel liner I want to put in my waterline. I don't know if I go for black or green. I'll ponder that while I put on my concealer. Concealer on, and now I am back. Oh, and I've also put, which one's this? The Colourpop gel liner in Wild Idea is in my waterline. And we're going into Bark again. And we're just going to run that. Underneath. And I will smudge this out. And then Refa 13 And I might just pick up, or use Nettle, I think, just to soften that. Mainly just to be able to say I've used another shade in Undergrowth, because it's a bit Undergrowth light, this look, but that's okay. I have zoomed you right in so you can see the finished look. That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense. I like that. I wish I could do false lashes, I really do, because I just think that that would really polish off this look. Can you imagine like some fluffy lashes going on? Maybe I'll have an afternoon of just practicing. I'll get there. I got there with my winged eyeliner, I can get there with my false lashes. Okay, so just to run you through quickly what I've used on the rest of my face. Under my eyes, it's the Fenty concealer in 445. I've set that with, where's my Fenty powder? Where did I just put that? Here it is. Set that with the Fenty powder here, and that's the Pro Filter powder in the shade Cashew. Blush wise, I have mixed Cowlick, this hot pink, and Where's the SPF, this orange. And then when I'd sort of set that with my powder, it did mute it a little bit, so I've just gone over that a tiny bit, set that with Sunset Sally from Trigwell Cosmetics. My Revolution Glow Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in the shade Dark, which I'm trying to go easy on, but it was the first one that I grabbed hold of. I think I might have mentioned this already, but I've got Wild Idea in my waterline. I've lined my lips with this lip liner in Blackberry from NYX, and then I've used, so this is from when KVD was in fact Kat Von D, and this is the shade Slayer, so that's what I've got on my lips today. And I thought it would be quite nice, all of a sudden I'm into green highlighter. I blame Xander and his collab with Unearthly, but I've gone into this frosting highlighter trio again from Cosmic, and I've used Golden Apple because I thought that would work quite well. And I've just done a little bit. It's very subtle, but I just wanted a bit of a glow, and I thought if I'm going to have a glow, let's have a green glow. If I'm going to go full Loki. Is there anything else I've added on? I think that's it. I kind of feel like I've cheated a little bit. To be fair, I've used 2 shimmers from that, and I've used 3 mattes and a shimmer from this. So I don't think that's too bad, but I just wanted the more vibrant greens that you could get from Wild Atlantic Way, and playing in this again has just reminded me of just how beautiful the formula is. I think they speak for themselves really. The 2 shimmers from here and the 1 shimmer from here combined on my lid is just, it's pretty next level. It's pretty next level. And I think, you know, this is a further nod to St. Patrick's Day as well, really, isn't it? I think. So I think I'm justified. It's not cheating, it's just an additional nod to St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, that's what we've used today. I've thoroughly enjoyed that. You'll have to let me know what you think of this look. I think this might be one of my favourites that I've done for a while. I'm trying to think, what have I done recently that I've enjoyed? But yeah, this is just, I mean, it's green, so that was already going to win me over. But I love the way that I've taken the shimmer much higher than I normally do. I tend to stick to mainly my lid, but yeah, I've gone considerably higher this time, and it's quite striking. I like that. I like that a lot. But let me stop because I've got another video to film and it's already getting on. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a like, maybe leave me a comment down below, and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell just so that you know when I upload. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you again in a video in the not too distant future. Bye! It's Loki. So today I'm going to look... I can't fucking speak.